Hey guys, it's Lemmy Plummer, the founder and CEO of Zeus Network. Shout out to Grape Tea News. Let's go.
Hey.
We're going to start off with Bobby with the baby. My bad. Lemmy with the baby. Oh, my bad, guys. Scotty with the baby. Yes, you guys, we're going to start off with our review of Scotty with the baby, episode 3. And to be honest with you guys, this relationship is extremely toxic. Extremely toxic. Scotty really thought she was gonna change Lemmy the head, with a baby, and I don't understand why they believe that they're special. Ladies, gentlemen, you are not special. You don't got that golden private, that's gonna make that person magically change. Okay, men try to do it all the time. Women try to do it all the time. People change on their own accord. You having a baby, or you doing this, you doing that, it's not going to happen. So apparently Lemmy likes to have his cake and eat it too, right? He likes to have a lot of women. Scotty said she don't like that. She thought things would change when she's pregnant. And he like, girl, you know what you got yourself into. Why are you playing dumb? Right? And then she was talking about somebody specifically. I do remember when she called out G Baby. Okay, I'm gonna try to see if I can find that post. But she called out this girl from Baddies Gone Wild that Lemmy is involved with, and she did not like that. All right, Lemmy didn't like that either. So shout out to Zeus Network. Shout out to Lemmy. He did make this post right here. This is from the latest episode of Scotty with the Baby. Let's see what he has to say. It says, "God got us, and we got each other. Watch Scotty work. Watch me and Scotty work to make it last forever." Oh yeah, he said they go that last forever. Forever? Y'all believe that?
This is just not organic to me. It's not. You know what I mean?
So that's what we doing?
The lie detector determined that was a lie.
Any food, fair use. Let's check this out.
We have a lot of potential to last forever, and that's what I think we both desire. Just like any relationship, we have challenges. I've always expressed this to you. I told you I'm not a traditionalist. I'm non-traditional. Yes, I grew up very Christian. I'm not necessarily a biblical literalist.
Okay. Well, my baby's gonna believe in God.
And absolutely, and she's gonna be Christian. But I don't understand why you just walking away. It's fine. This is crazy. That's crazy.
What more do you have to say about your tradition?
The more I'm growing and the more we are becoming more of a public figure, it.
You see, more that we're growing and we're becoming a public figure. He want to be famous so bad. This was his, like, you know what I mean? This was like his introduction into celebrity, because everyone's stardom overrides Lemmy. Lemmy, he's the CEO or whatever of Zeus, but as far as star, you know what I'm saying? Representation, Jocelyn, Natalie, Krayshawn, Rolly, you know what I mean? People like that, they're technically more famous than him. And you can tell that he's always wanted to be in the spotlight. And he showed us that over the last couple of years, because Lemmy literally used to blur his face out all the time. Now he's all in the camera, all in the videos, giving Lim Diddy. It's the L, the E, the M, the M, the Y, the L, the E, the M, Lim Diddy. Hold up, Lim Diddy. Hold up. So that's what we're doing, right? But it was a lot going on this episode, guys. So yeah, she trying to make it seem like she wants him to change. He like, I'm not a traditionalist. Yeah, I grew up as a Christian, but I like what I like. I'm gonna do what I want. It's a pickup in the back. Got the trunk in the front, tequila in the back, blunts in the front, purse one of one. All right, he got the money, make a broke man mad. Okay, Lemmy don't get mad. He just paid a tab. Allegedly. Right? Let me see if I can find that post. Hold on. G baby, Scotty, Zeus. Cause she called her out. And I was like, whoa, that's a little interesting. Why she call out that lady like that? And now look, all of a sudden you can't even find the post no more. Wait, Scotty with a comment. Oh, it was right here, y'all. Look, she was because in this same post, in this same scene, she was like, he was like, you know what I be doing? Like, what you mean you don't want me hanging out with this or doing this? She was like, I don't want you hanging out with girls. He was like, you know that's what I do. She was like, well, I don't want you to hang out with certain girls. And I think it was this chick because look, this is when they were still filming Scotty with the baby. This was in February, y'all. Scotty with a comment issuing an apology after her comment she made regarding New Baddies Gone Wild cast mate G Baby. Nothing towards her. I was just mad and I'm sorry for calling her names. It's just so much I can take. Everyone is coming at me. I'm over it and I'm off the internet. It's not good for my mental and nobody has anything nice to say about me. Girl, I don't know.
What?
Like, I don't know. Like, you know you can just turn your phone off, right? No, nobody's gonna take what you say seriously and how you move because that was literally Janisha Man. And you pop up pregnant. And it's crazy because they never really let us know. Because remember, they both admitted that they don't have an anniversary, right? And that's because they don't want to let us know that them being together overlaps him being with Janisha. They even said it on the show multiple times. He was like, how long y'all been together? We've been together for a while now, right? And then he didn't even want to call it a relationship. He was like, yeah, me and Scotty are together. I'm like, that's weird.
Huh? Let's talk about that.
I'm trying to figure out what the fuck is you talking about?
That's a little weird, okay? You said you feel like you watching Lemmy with the baby. Well, Bobby with the baby. Bobby and Lemmy with the baby. Scotty, Fiona, she's just the surrogate at this point. Let's run this back. Fair use. My bad, y'all. Let's go.
We have a lot of potential to last forever, and that's what I think we both desire. Just like any relationship, we have challenges. I've always expressed this to you. I told you I'm not a traditionalist. I'm non-traditional. Yes, I grew up very Christian. I'm not necessarily a biblical literalist.
Okay. Well, my baby's gonna believe in God.
And absolutely, and she's gonna be Christian. But I don't understand why you're just walking away. It's fine.
Because
this is crazy. That's crazy.
What more do you have to say about your tradition?
More.
They just be gaslighting each other. What do you mean? What more do you gotta say? What more do you gotta say? Why do you keep complaining? Girl, you knew what this was when you first got into it. Girl, you was a side chick from the jump. Now that you pregnant, you think it's gonna be different? All right. Lemmy runs a tight program. He runs a strict program. Stop. What we doing? You know what it is?
And the more we are becoming more of a public figure, it is a growth and a learning experience because it's new territory. And on top of that, I think we're very much in love. So there's nobody that can make me feel like,
Y'all, this show was so chaotic. I ain't gonna lie, y'all. This show is so chaotic, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm enjoying the mess. I gotta be completely honest with you. I'm really enjoying the mess. So let's keep it moving. All right, let's keep it moving. So we got this scene right here, okay? Now, what happened after that, I believe they went out remember they went like to the elephants. Remember, mind you, they still in Thailand, y'all, right? So they go to the elephants and feed the elephants and play with elephants and stuff like that, right? And Lemmy, like, I don't even, he's a narcissist, y'all. Like, he can joke, but Scotty can't joke back because he's always got something to say about her. I think she said something slick to him, and he did not like that. He started acting funny. He didn't want to talk to her no more, all that weird stuff. Scotty ended up like taking pictures with her friends. Lemmy was like, no, only her real friends can take pictures and stuff. They felt some type of way about that. Yeah, he was just acting weird. Scotty didn't want to tell the elephant instructor that she was pregnant because she wanted to ride the elephant, but apparently that it's not recommended to do that while you're pregnant. So they got into a little back and forth about that. So by the time that they were done with their little excursion, right? So they get on the Sprinter van. And they're supposed to be on their way to see Tyler. If you guys do not remember, I believe it was episode 2, the last episode, where their hairstylist, okay, I believe it's Scotty's hairstylist, he fell from a window and with no explanation. Like, we don't know what happened. You know what I'm saying? It's very suspicious what happened to that man. I don't know. It's weird.
Huh? Let's talk about that.
That's suspicious. That's weird.
It's very suspicious what happened to Tyler, y'all. So on their way, right before they go visit Tyler, because Tyler, mind you, they're in a foreign country, y'all. And this man said, I believe he said he shattered his ankle, his hip, his pelvis, and he even had head injuries. It was bad, you guys. So all of a sudden, all of Scotty friends is beefing. So if you guys did not remember, Aaliyah and Robert, who is Scotty's best friend, and her brother, they fought at her baby shower, the gender reveal, because they dated for years. Come to find out, he messed with most of her friends on the trip, which is crazy. But they ended up hooking up and basically they're back together, like nothing ever happened, right? So, you go in the Sprinter van, and they were sitting on Aaliyah was sitting on Robert's lap, no problem, right? But for some odd reason, I forgot the girl name, y'all. Dang, was it Pam? I can't think of her name, but it was because Scotty got 2 other friends too. Do they say it in this post right here? Oh, it's Ari and Dream. And I think Dream was the thick girl. Hold on. Or Dreamer. Okay. Yeah, her page not popping up. But anyways, I'll figure it out. One of her friends was sitting on the photographer's lap. He was a Zeus photographer. Apparently, from her side of the story, there was not enough room on the Sprinter van. So he was sitting on the floor. Originally, he was sitting on her lap, but she decided to sit on his lap. In the midst of all of that, the friend got mad. Okay. Let me see which one is which, so I can, maybe Ari is the thick one. Okay, Ari is the thick one. Okay, so Dream is the one that was sitting on Rail's lap. He's the photographer, right? So she see her sitting on Rail's lap, and she like, oh, you a bot, you a thot. You don't know what you're doing. You just giving it out, right? Basically, you a young her, right? And she's like, girl, why you worried about what I'm doing? Like, what? She said, I don't care. You just like, it was kind of random. I was like, why is she going at her like that? In my mind, I'm like, okay, is Rail smashing both of them? Right? That could be a possibility. So in the midst of all of that, Lemmy comes out, and he tells Dream to get off Rail's lap, right? And Rail gets off the spinner, and he tells him, "Oh, I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to you professionally. I'm not talking to you as a friend. All right, that's unprofessional. Don't be having her sit on your lap. Like, you can't do that. Woo, woo." And in my mind, I'm like, you got Scotty pregnant, your employee or whatever, whoever worked for you. What do you? Lemmy is literally alleged of literally giving multiple cast members infections, STIs, all type of stuff. He got allegations about putting his hands on people, and you got the nerve to be talking about somebody being unprofessional because they sitting on somebody's lap. What are you talking about?
Come on now, dog. Come on, man.
I thought, in my mind, I'm thinking he was jealous. Maybe he smashed. I think he smashed all Scotty. I don't know. I be thinking he messed with everybody. Allegedly. I don't know.
You bitches is freaky.
It was just weird, just like how much he was basically blocking on his so-called friend.
Say it. Man, look at him.
You know? It's weird. It was weird. But check this out, you guys. Fair use. It says, "Dang, why am I catching strays?" It got heated on the bus with Scotty and her friends Ari and Dream. Something else happened. Okay, so Lemmy got into it with them too, because he was going back and forth, blah, blah, blah. They argued with him. Scotty was like, "Bro, you always in female business. Get out the business." He got mad about that. He was like, "I'm a B word. She was like, "I never said that." Like, he made it about him. Then he was like, "Everybody get off my Sprinter vans. We ain't going no more. Like, just go. So you just go not visit Tyler." I don't even think he showed up. He didn't go see Tyler. It was only Bobby and the girls. It was weird, y'all. It was weird. And in the midst of all of that, I'll say this after this. So let's go. Fair use.
My bills are paid. You asked her for Papa John's. But why are you saying that?
Oh yeah, she was putting her on Front Street too, that she asked Scotty for $500 to help her with some bills or something like that, and Scotty said no. So she was like throwing that in her face. Man, this is crazy. This is so petty.
Why you getting my baby from my son? And you upstairs like, she said, "I don't take care of my son." You charted it. Yeah, word. And you didn't say nothing. You started talking her stuff when you can. We're arguing. Okay. That's what you're sorry. What are you talking about? Sorry. Why do you want that? Take up for her. Because you're going hard on her. You're the reason why they're arguing now, because you're in female business. So move. Yes, you are. No, you go over there.
Oh, you said Dream was on the cabaret? Really? Okay, I didn't know that. Okay.
Why they're arguing now, because you're in female business. So move. Yes, you are. No, you go over there. These are my friends.
Yeah, like he was laughing and stuff. Like, bro, get out of the business, bro.
Stay in your place. Mind your fucking business.
Mind your business. But you took her back.
Like, bro, you was annoying. So it was crazy though, because in the midst of that, the Ari girl spilled some tea because Bobby was in the midst of it too. The Dream girl almost swung on Bobby. They was about to fight. Like it was a lot going on. I believe they fight next episode. So they show somebody get into it this next episode. But Ari went upstairs and Bobby followed her, and she spilled some tea, y'all, about her ex-boyfriend unaliving her dad. So she was talking about the trauma that she got to go through with all of that. I said, whoa, wow.
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh.
Y'all, I ain't gonna lie. Scotty with the baby, the amount of drama that's on there and just how they get down, it's interesting to say the least. It's interesting to say the least. They did eventually visit Tyler though, and that's when we found out everything that he had going on. He said he was able to leave the next day, but he had a lot of broken bones. He said he got to go through physical therapy, all of that stuff. And if you look at how the window was, y'all, I just don't understand how he just failed. Yeah. I don't know. So I just always thought that was a little interesting what happened with that. Mind you, y'all, Scotty's pregnant. And she got all this stress going on. And she got all this stuff. The next episode is supposed to be the baby shower. And Scotty has a friend or family member or whatever that gets into it with Scotty's mom. So Scotty's mom get a little ghetto calling her. But I ain't gonna lie, y'all, this show crazy. It's way better than I thought it was gonna be. But so far, like it's all right. But here's the thing: Scotty is not interesting at all. It's literally everybody else show but her. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody had their episodes where they were the star of the episode, whether it was Lemmy, whether it was Aaliyah, right? And then now we just got the episode with Dream and Ari. You know, Scotty just kind of there in the background. All this drama, all this fighting, toxicity going on, and she's supposed to be, you know, pregnant, off her feet, calm, cool, collected, not stressed, and it's literally the total opposite, you know. But I'm here for it. I'm watching it. I'm watching it.
Bring the popcorn. This gonna get good.
But that was our review of Scotty with the baby, Lemmy with the baby, Bobby with the baby. Y'all, why is Bobby always with Lemmy? Like, always with Lemmy. Y'all don't be wondering about that? Like, he's at his hip. Besties? Zesty besties? I'll leave it alone.
I wish I could tell y'all what's on my mind right now, but y'all gonna think I'm mean.
Huh? Let's talk about that.